Hi, Sagittarius. It's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another cool reading. And we have the goblins, Sagittarius. And here they are. They're at my feet and they're coming in and they're scaring me, right? I was okay with the fairies and the nymphs, but not the goblins, all right? And so here they are. It's a number 5. And so it's a difficult situation here. This talks about release resentment and forgive somebody and release negative self-talk. Yeah, I never say anything bad to myself, Sagittarius, or about myself. It's only other people. Just kidding. I'm just playing. No, I try not to do that too. I don't do any of that. No. Uh, no, it doesn't. That's not helping anything, right? Yeah, it lowers your vibration when you talk badly about people. For sure it does. It's not a good thing. So the goblins, but maybe you or somebody else have to release resentment, right? Yeah, don't ever carry resentment. It's just poison. It's psychological poison. So is guilt, right? Yeah. And yeah, it is. And so, maybe you have to forgive somebody, or maybe they want forgiveness, right? No, nobody has to do anything. We always have a choice. Yeah, we do. Might not have a great outcome or what you want, but we always have a choice. Yes, we do. Let's see what else. And we have into the unknown. Yeah. So, and into the unknown is somebody wants forgiveness. And I suppose if you forgive them, this is how this looks, then they will be delving into the unknown, or they don't know if you're going to forgive them, right? Yeah, they think you're a goblin, Sagittarius, right? I told you not to wear so much eyeliner, right? Just kidding. So let's see what we have. That's a joke. And this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and anybody who resonates with it. And yeah, and let's see what else we have. We have crystallize yourself and work. Okay, crystallize yourself is really become your own master. It's really what that's about. It can be about, the problems that make us stronger, but it is. And he's standing with his arms wide open, and he's standing on these kind of crystals, right? And so that's about self-mastery. It is. He's very happy, like I've arrived, right? And then the work card, yeah, maybe work is very important here. But I feel like this crystallization, which is self-mastery, is letting somebody do their work. In other words, letting somebody maybe complete a cycle. It's a number 9, right? There's something that completes itself here with into the unknown, right? But, it's possible that this work card, it can be about somebody who is occupied. She's very into what she's doing and she likes it. But this can be about, maybe that's not even her work. Maybe that's her craft. And so, kind of her hobby or whatever. But this is about completion. It is. And it is about, I believe this crystallization and this self-mastery and the forgiveness too. Help somebody like do their life's work or be with the person that they feel is their life partner. That's what this is about. That's a trip. It could be helping somebody to this forgiveness and this crystallize yourself. It can talk about like, let me step into my real power, because she's in her element right there. And we also have the cosmic joke. Yeah, so for the cosmic joke, let's have a look here and let's look, because for me to tell you is kind of downplaying the whole, right? It's kind of like when somebody repeats a joke to you and they leave a little part out, and you're like, well, when Henry told the joke, it was great, and when you told the joke, Power and Light, it wasn't so great because you missed a little part. So let's see what this is about, because we're going to read it from the author. Yeah, we have to find cosmic joke. Let's see if it's here though, or if it fell off the book. I hope it didn't. Here it is. Okay, it's like the last 64, the last one. When Raiko asked him how to get a goose bred in a bottle out of it without killing the goose or breaking the bottle, Nansen replied, clapping his hands energetically and shouting, "Raiko!" "Yes, master," said Raiko, starting up. "Look," said Nansen, "the goose is out." So this is the cosmic trick, the only true joke. Yeah, this is a trip. You are enlightened. You are all Buddhas pretending not to be. That is so true. The goose is out, but you will make every effort to put it back in the bottle. because otherwise you will not have any more problems. This is somebody who's not basically understanding their divinity, who makes their own problems. And then they're playing a cosmic trick on themselves. Yeah, that's what they're doing. And so the human being only knows how to live if he has problems. He's not capable of living without them. The human being lives enveloped in anxiety. And this is for a lot of people, right? Unless you are enlightened, right? To live without problems and without anxiety needs courage. That's exactly right. It takes courage because you, number one, you are coming into the unknown. You're coming out of the familiar. So somebody's coming out of the familiar here, and that always takes courage, right? It takes courage to like not create more problems. Yeah, it does. That sounds weird, but that is really true, right? Because you are whole, and so you are understanding your divinity here, and that's what he says. You know, Nansen, the goose is out. Okay. And this is about enlightenment. This is the cosmic trick, the only true joke. You are enlightened. Yeah, this is a joke everybody plays. A lot of people play on themselves. Only if you let infinite silence penetrate your being will you be able to let that goose out of the bottle. Otherwise, perhaps for an instant, you will put it back in again. Yeah, that happens too. Sometimes we can go through an awakening, and we can feel whole and in our power, but in the beginning, sometimes we might want to slip back into fear or something like that, right? Back into the old habits, the old tricks. The old tricks that we play on ourselves with our ego, right? Yeah, for sure. So let's see what we got, Sagittarius. If you would like a psychic reading, you can always get one, Sagittarius. They're accurate. I'm a Silva grad. We do them on the phone or we do them over a video call. They're very fun and personal and empowering because of the awareness about you or somebody else. And yeah, everything's below. The calendar is below, and also you can get the combo where you get your cards read as well. So let's see, or a reading about somebody else. So let's see what we have, Sagittarius. Let's see what we have, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. It is reversed. We have the Five of Pentacles here, and the Four of Swords, and the Emperor. All right, Seven of Wands, Four of Wands, Knight of Swords. We're going to move the camera down so that you may see these cards. And the Chariot. Yeah, so let's move these over here for sure. And we have the Seven of Swords. We don't have any reversals here. Okay, well, that's all right. We have the High Priestess. So here we have 4 major arcanas with 10 cards. So this is a major reading because that's a lot. It's nearly half. And and so in the root and the environment is somebody taking control of their life. So if somebody has crystallized themselves, we see him here. I am my own master, right? Which should be really the goal for everybody, of course, right? To be your own master means that if you're not worried about external things coming true for you. You're not worried if if something crashes and burns. No, I mean, of course you still have a heart, but you're really able to deal with those problems in a much more effective and calm way. So with crystallization and the cosmic joke, which means somebody has been enlightened and somebody was kind of making their own worries and anxiety, and they are going into the unknown with courage. That's why the Chariot is here. And in the root, why it's all happening is somebody's praying for some type of healing that you will probably forgive them with the Goblin, Sagittarius. Like I said, it's either about that or you're at mascara. And that's not true, right? And of course not. And the Wheel of Fortune reversed is the overall energy. It's showing up and the crossing or the challenges of Five of Pentacles. Something has to be left out. Maybe it's somebody's lack mentality because there's a mastery here, right? We love self-mastery, yes, and we do. And so, right, and this is why I'm a Canfield life coach, right? Because it's just all good. That is the most interesting and empowering thing is to learn about yourself, right? So yeah, and let's get a card on the Wheel of Fortune. It's reversed. It's probably you, Page of Swords. So here you are curious. maybe if something's been left out, maybe if somebody's leaving out their lack mentality here, because if somebody was making their own problems, worried about stuff that never even happens, right? And they were maybe kind of in their lower selves here because of this self-mastery. Now, you could be wondering here if they have done that. You could be doing that, and if you could heal the situation with them. That's definitely a possibility here. Maybe there is something external that you would like to be left out with the Five of Pentacles. All right, so yeah, and so let's get a card on the Four of Swords in the root with the Hangman reverse. Yeah, you're wondering if something's been let go, released. It could be a bad attitude, an ego, because once we have crystallization or crystallize yourself, there's no more ego. There's none of that. It's just, hey, I'm whole. And yeah, I know I have feelings, and I know sometimes I feel kind of sad about something, but I am not my feelings. I am the watcher, and I'm able to take control of that because I step back and take a look. I watch. And here we have the Emperor in the past. This is when the Emperor and the Chariot show up together in a reading. They're like sisters, or not really. They're like brothers, right? So here he is, and this is like, this is his great uncle. And he's, he could be, maybe he's from Uzbekistan, right? The emperor, and this is his uncle, right? It could be, you never know, right? And so, anyway, long story short, we have the Seven of Wands showing up in the mindset. The mindset is a very super overwhelmed. It could be resisting. It could be, just overwhelmed with thoughts, kind of. But it is a resisting, and it is overwhelmed. It could be standing up for yourself. Somebody's doing that in this reading, right? With this enlightenment and this Chariot taking action, getting into the vehicle of their own, of their life, really. And here's the World card with it. And so this is, these are, what do you call these? These are, I beg your pardon, you guys. These are cycles that are ending, but they are bringing transformation and enlightenment, or the transformation is ending cycles, right, and bringing enlightenment for sure. But they're all together. They are. We're not sure if it's a chicken before the egg, right? We're not sure, or maybe the dinosaur before that. Oh no, no, we're not sure which one. But definitely, there's a huge change here. Somebody really steps into like their higher self, their best self, Let's use that, right? Let's use life coach stuff, right? And here we have the Four of Wands in the near future. This is some type of celebration with this person, I believe, Sagittarius. I feel like it is. And I feel like this person is making this their work, coming forward to really grow. This person has probably grown. And with the goblins, if they want forgiveness, maybe they resented you. Maybe you resented them, but anybody who has crystallized themselves, they don't have time for resentment and grudges. They're like, no, that's lower vibe stuff. We don't do that over here. No, seriously. He doesn't have time because, he's happy, and, he doesn't have time for negativity. Only, exercise, eating good food, nice music, and, all that, right? Working and creating and things like that. Yeah. And so because he knows that stuff's unhealthy for you, it's psychological poison, resentment. It sure is, right? I don't have any in a bottle over here, Sagittarius. No. I don't have any, period. No, I don't. Let's see what we have here. Not that I haven't been there, though. That's probably not true. I'm not, I wasn't, I'm not like perfect, or, I never had to learn any lessons. No, far from it. And here is the King of Wands and the Knight of Swords. This is the concern. This is somebody taking action and coming quickly. Like, let me do whatever I need to do now, and boom, right? That's it. And let me go be with Sagittarius, because that is the concern. And the Chariots here, we talked about that, getting into the vehicle of your life. Yes. And the Seven of Swords, these are both sevens, and these are, the sevens are about contemplation and understanding. It's a very Mercury, kind of a Mercury planning, and thinking and wondering and just all this stuff. And so Seven of Swords is here, could be definitely be a plan. Here he is. This is planning on walking away, usually, from something, right? It could be hoping that maybe you will release, kind of, maybe, the Hangman is here. It's reversed, though. Maybe you will release this resentment, because this Seven of Swords shows up here in the hopes. And he looks a little sneaky here, right? Yeah, and so we have the Six of Cups with it. This is somebody who maybe they're walking away from somebody for you. Could be because they could be definitely walking into the unknown and they want forgiveness and all this kind of stuff. The World card is a beautiful wish come true. Typically, it is. It's somebody who comes full circle and they're so mature, and that's when the blessings happen. They don't happen when you're doing all the wrong stuff. No, they don't, because otherwise, how could you learn, right? The universe isn't going to bring you something great if you've been, making mistake after mistake. It just doesn't work like that, right? How could we get better, right? It's like a little kid. How can you teach them kind of any good habits or discipline or respect or anything like that if, you are giving them everything, right? Making it, and they're misbehaving, right? No, they don't learn that way. And here we have the Seven of Pentacles in the outcome with the High Priestess, and this is another wondering. So there's three sevens here. Well, there's two that are no, there's three sevens. I guess two that are the minor arcanas, right? I take it back. There's actually three, so I beg your pardon, you guys. And there's a lot of thinking, right? Wondering what's going to come. So he's wondering what's going to happen. This down here can be a plan, and the Seven of Wands is a lot of thinking that creates overwhelm, in one of the kind of distinctions here. But here's the High Priestess with it. This can be, does a Scorpio or a Pisces know about this stuff? There's something very quiet about this reading, right? There's something quiet. There's a lot of wondering. The Page of Swords is here too. That's curiosity, and all these sevens. Yeah, and so somebody wonders here if somebody maybe knows that maybe they're going to be left out. It could be also where, maybe this person is wondering if you yourself are, trusting the universe or trusting your intuition. And this could be them. This could be them if they have become enlightened. This could be this, now that I know so much, kind of, I understand, the true meaning of life, right? And, my own divinity and my higher self. Now that I get that, I wonder too if Sagittarius will believe this. There's something like that in this reading. There definitely is. We're going to end this reading, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the little bell, right, in order to receive all my notifications. And get your psychic reading. Lots of fun. Can be, very helpful, very personal too. Or get your chart read, and that is the most fascinating thing you can read about because it shows you the problems that will come in your life. It really does with the transits, and it will show you how to downplay them or how to kind of offset them. It definitely does. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah. Bye, you guys.